It's almost time. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait. I probably scared you. Okay, I'm gonna go mute again. Ha! Bye. Okay, fine. Why not? Let's just chat while we have 2 minutes. Oh, Jakul says also Dragalia. Such a fun game. My friend got me back into it, and I got some cool, powerful characters. Very nice. Jack is saying yay because I'm here. Jack, hello. Ghost, hello. Why not? Let's just do a little soothing mana voice. Hey, I found this guy. Oh gosh, I forget his name. It's this comedian who I think he just is himself. I mean, he's super chill and he has a whole show where he just talks to you so that you can fall asleep. And it's amazing. And I kind of wish that I had thought of that because I love to talk. I don't know if you could tell, but I do. But maybe I've gotten into too much of a hyper mode. Maybe I need to get back into the soothing mana voice. I used to have that when I first started streaming. Did you know that? Jack says, I love to hear your voice. Nice and soothing. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, you know that I love to talk. You do. So now we just have the nice quiet crickets in the background and my voice just here. Man, it always has a smooth, quiet voice. Unless I'm going, ah, ah. Then it's not quite so smooth or quiet. I have 34 seconds left on the old countdown here. Mr. H, hey there, man. I figured I'd drop by. I'll probably keep you on in the background, though, because I'm currently playing Empire at War. No worries. Mr. H, thanks so much for being here. 20 seconds left. Only a few seconds until we go from Mana ASMR to blasting Mega Man music. Isn't that true? Bum, 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 bum. Incidentally, that's not Mega Man music, but still. Well, that was lovely. Let's not start a Mana ASMR. Okay, no worries. You know what? Just go ahead and hit this little intro button. I wonder what this does. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom.
Hey everyone, I'm your friend
Thanks so much for hosting.
Hello. Hey, yo, everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend, Art of Mana, and let's dive into this. Oh, shoot. What is it? Um, 453rd stream, where we are going to be playing some Dragalia Lost, and it is the Chaos Protocol event where Mega Man has been inserted into the game. How cool is that? Mega Man, Dragalia Lost, winning combination right there, and a pinch of mana just for the flavor. Anyway, congrats on the new house, by the way, dude. Mr. H says, thank you so much. Yes. Okay. So, I actually recorded a very short little video. I'm going to post it. It'll be a little minute with mana for all of you. And it was just me in the living room of our new home. We haven't really done anything yet. The plan is, so we got keys. We got to eat dinner on the floor and all that good stuff. Now we're getting it ready to move in, and we have some time. So we're doing it right. The first thing we're doing is tomorrow, actually, my cousin is helping. We're doing a deep clean of the kitchens and bathrooms and then just scrubbing down some walls and cleaning the floors. My brother-in-law is helping, actually, and his mother is helping with the carpets, which we are shampooing and extracting. We're going to be cleaning those. There's only 3 rooms that have carpets. And it's a 1950s home. It's an older home. Hardwood floors, beautiful. Underneath the carpets are original hardwood as well, but we'll get to that maybe in the future. For now, we're going to extract, shampoo, all that. And then somewhere in all of this, I'm hoping my friend and I, and perhaps my brother-in-law as well, maybe whoever else, can help me demo these strange shelves in one of the rooms, which will actually become Baby Mana's, or Mana Sprouts room. So that's going to be something we'll do. And so far, the garage, that's kind of something we're saving for a later time, but I'm putting some of the few random odds and ends we found, like, strange electrical plugs and things like that that just got left behind. So we're putting all that in the garage, just dealing with that. Paint is in there. We're letting the garage sort of be itself. There's some shelving we're going to rip out and some other odds and ends. And then I'm going to set up that garage really well. It is not finished, so it's all, the studs and everything like that. And but yet it has a lot of potential, and it's nice to have the rafter space. So we'll be able to store some things there. So I'm kind of playing around with some diagrams on how I want to set this up, and I have an idea that I think will work, and it will allow me to put some pegboard up and build a nice little workbench on one side, and on other walls put some storage in there. I've got to have storage for all my CRTs. Okay, another thing. Oh, did you check the wiring though? Mr. H says it sounds awesome, but did you check the wiring? As a matter of fact, today, this is another reason we didn't move in right away. Today, the electrician came and redid a bunch of things and brought everything up to code and made sure that some of the wonky stuff was attended to. So yeah, we did a great job there. So anyway, Jack says just gave you a shout out on another streamer stream, told him about you and how nice you are. Oh, Jack, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. I hope, however, it was not something that was like, hey, everybody come to Mana's stream, because I want people to enjoy the streamers that they are at. But I hope they will indeed check my channel out. I'd love to check theirs out as well. So anyway, lots of cool stuff. Yeah, that's the other thing. Art of Beard, Jakul says. Thank you. Pretty good beard. It's pretty good at the moment. A lot of gray on the side there. You see that? But oh well. All right. So older wiring has issues indeed, and thankfully it is pretty well under control at this point. But the garage will be an ongoing thing. That's something I have an idea on how I want to set it all up. Oh!
Hold on to your hats. We're being raided.
No way. It's the Jam Dog. Jam Doggy is raiding us. My friend Jam Doggy, who I recommend to all of you, by the way. If you don't know, Jam Doggy's the best. We've got Brohawk. Brohawk, welcome on in. On behalf of Mana and the community, Bottom Mana says a huge welcome to everyone who's just arrived. And hey, friends of Mana, perhaps check out the Raiders channel. You may find a cool new streamer. Nay, you will find a cool new streamer, because Jam Doggy is just that. And Jester, welcome on in as well. Old Man Ice, it's been a long time. I didn't have viewers, so I just came over by myself. Old Man Ice, thank you so much for coming over. Old Man Ice, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry you were having a slow night. I'm sure this will be a fairly slow one for myself as well. I have been out of the streaming gig for a while, but did you know it will be 4 years of streaming next month? I can't believe that.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design.
Whoa!
It was I who allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
Look at that. So we've got, first of all,
1.5 years. Shocked face.
and second of all, sub-shared rewards to 5 others in chat, which Ghost Kid seems to have won this little right there. So congratulations. And apparently it's not
Thanks
Jester.
for joining the Friends of Mana.
Brohawk, thank you ever so much. I appreciate it. And Mr. H likes the soundbite. Brohawk, thank you ever so much for joining. Yeah, 4 years it will be streaming. Isn't that exciting? And so is it J-Star? J-Star 98? That's what I'm guessing anyways. Brohawk, I really do appreciate that follow. What was I saying? We were talking about the garage. Oh, CRTs. Okay, we're going to take a brief moment to talk about CRTs. This is cathode ray tube technology.
Look at you joining the Friends of Mana.
Thank you so much, J-Star. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So right before, Chrono's in with the wormhole. Right before I streamed today, I was going through my YouTube feed and just checking a few things. And I found something by, what is it called? Something Foundry. Digital Foundry, I think is what it is. And they often do these exams, very close exams of current games and other various technology related around games, and they check out frame rates and things like that. And one of the things that was so cool, hey Scrunk, welcome on in, is that they started to talk about CRTs used back in PC gaming. Now, I have been a proponent for CRT televisions for our good old consoles forever. really, I've never given up a CRT. I've always had a CRT in my home, much to Ms. Mana's chagrin. Yes, my wife often goes, "Why do we have all these old bulky televisions?" And I say, but can't get rid of them because they're gonna be hard to come by, and I use them and all that. Anyway, okay. So they were talking about using them for digital or for PC games, which was really interesting to me because I did get rid of 2 CRT computer monitors, thinking maybe I'm not quite there, but I kept one, and I'm going to hook it up. I have plans to hook it up, and I actually was wondering myself, now is this what I should be using? I don't know, because with a console, it makes sense. The games were made for that, but these are bulky, and I don't play a lot of retro games, and if I do, I usually can put some kind of filter on it to make everything look a little less pixelated, things like that, right? That is retro PC games. But they actually made a very strong case for modern games, saying you can drop the resolution and throw on all of the special effects, and you actually have a better uh, response, to your delay and input, things like that, and you have less screen smear or blur because of the technology used in CRT versus a flat panel, whatever the technology used for your flat panel is. So I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, whatever. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who's come in. We're going to do the snap of the fingers here. We're going to do the fancy little fade, and you're going to see my very, I hope it is, anyways, slick iPhone 11 screen. Are we ready? Let's do it. Here we go. And there we are. We are now able to see up there my iPhone, which is pretty cool. And I now I have actually the iPhone 11. This is new, and I'm hoping that this will actually mean that some of the mobile games I'll be playing will play a little bit nicer. Even with my iPad, I know Stragalia Lost sometimes would lag, so we're gonna just jump right in. Let's play some Dragalia Lost. Check this out, everyone. Yay for phone screen. I guess I should update Dragalia, Chrono says. And, oh, wait a minute. Silent mode was on. There we go. Fix that real quick. And now we have Dragalia. Oh, wait. There we go. Noticed a little bit of that. Oh, yeah, and now my voice actually sounds different as well. Look at that. I was deeper than I probably ought to have been, but that's also because I was sick recently and still getting over all of that. Chrono says I should probably reinstall this because I got tired of it. I liked the building and upgrading part, but fair enough. Oop, additional stuff to download. We'll download that real quick. Yes, and as a matter of fact, I should probably mention, if anyone out there would like to join me, if you are new to this game and you would like to join our alliance, we've got a little alliance going, and you're more than welcome to join. It's the Alliance de Mana, and you can hop on in. I'll show you the code for that. Glitched, hello! They cleaned up the game a lot in the last year. They sure did. Glitched, they really did. I totally agree with you. I love this game. I think it's solid. I really have been enjoying it, and the Chaos Protocol is really neat with Mega Man in here. So I've done a bunch of stuff and gotten a lot of stuff. I haven't played it for the last couple of days simply because I've been very busy with our new home that we just bought. But you'll see, I'm going to just take care of a few items of business here. But I think this is a pretty nice little overlay. I'm pretty happy with how this looks. And again, I'm playing on my phone, meaning that there's less things to, or less, what am I trying to say? The iPad being a 4:3 aspect ratio, you could see more because it was wider over here. Now I'm taking a widescreen aspect ratio, and I'm actually putting it in a widescreen, widescreen portrait into a widescreen landscape. You're seeing huge borders, but hopefully you like all the stuff floating around my head and all that. I think it's going to be worth it because of how quick this phone is. It's snappy. It's great for playing Dragalia Lost, and I found myself playing a lot more of it, and even letting my phone do a lot of grinding for me, because as you know, there's a lot of ways, especially now in Dragalia Lost, to let the game kind of play itself, which I mean, let's be real here. That does take some of the fun away. And yet, I'll argue it also adds a lot of fun. Because it basically becomes one of those clicker games, or those games where you start to level up. Whatever, I don't know. The large iPad is so hard to hold when playing Dragalia Lost, Zeke says. Zeke, you're not totally wrong there, although I got very used to it. I actually kind of liked it because I would play with my index finger. But that being said, it is pretty nice with the iPhone. Now, my old iPhone played this game fine, but there was a lot more delay and loading times that I had to put up with. It was an iPhone 6, and I noticed it. I noticed that it was not really doing top-notch graphical performance, and in fact, I also really liked this game to have its bells and whistles and special features, but I still ended up lowering them a bit. So on the phone, actually lowering them, taking them completely off, which I wasn't so super happy about. But let's go ahead and we're just gonna get our wormsmiths. Forgetting all the terminology here. Cracking on some of these altars and bring them up to 30. Let's go ahead and raise our dragon up. Do you need a carry in something? I've got nearly 9,000 units for every element. Nice, 9k. Oh, that's great. I probably do, if I'm honest. So, listen, I'm seeing some new faces here. I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to kind of introduce myself. So, I am Art of Mana. And you can call me Mana. You can ask me anything. You can feel free to just hang out, relax, whatnot. I am an E for Everyone variety streamer. I focus mostly on Nintendo, retro, and indie titles. And I've really tried to stream a lot of Dragalia Lost. This is a caveat for anyone who's new, I am not purely a Dragalia Lost streamer. So my hope is that you'll join me and check out my content no matter what it is. This community is really one that is formed so that we can bond, we can grow together, and all around the shared interest and hobby of video games. That's what brings us together, but we go on far more tangents and rants and things like that. But it really is about sharing an interest and a passion for video gaming and the industry and all kinds of things around it. Video games is an art form. We talk about the latest news that is in the world of video games. We talk about, even in mobile, we've had conversations about pay to win and all those sorts of things. So anyway, if anyone would like to join the Alliance here, it is right there. Hop on in. This is Mana being awesome. The end credit says, thank you so much. I wish there were ways to have this play itself sometimes, Mr. H says. It kind of does. Jack says, the other day I got to finally play Kingdom Hearts 3 for the first time. It was the best week of my life until my mom's partner had to take the PS4 back to his house. I managed to beat the game in less than 2 days, though. Nice, Jack. All right, so there we go. 13205349. If anyone is interested, you're welcome to join my alliance there. What is my favorite thing to do in Dragalia Lost? Ooh. Zeke, that's a good question. I'll tell you my least favorite, which is not...
You are among friends. Thank you for following Art of Mana.
Well, will you look at that? There's an Angelo here. I'm guessing this is Angelo. Listen, I'm going to take a quick moment here, everybody. Listen, Angelo is someone who I've known for a long time, but I got to tell you, Angelo, I'm going to give you yet another chance here, but I really want us to be able to stay focused on the conversation and not kind of have some strange questions that come out of nowhere. And I don't want to see us. I don't want to see demands of, oh, did you read my message? Oh, can you respond to my message? Okay, Angelo, I'm gonna give you another chance. We'll see how this shakes out. But I really want you to be patient, and I want you to show respect for the other community members. I'm not going to tolerate any arguing with the other community members, and we're gonna give you another chance. But if I see any of that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm not gonna time you out. I'm gonna do a ban. Okay. All right. Everybody, I do apologize for that little intercession. Angelo, you are welcome. Everybody is welcome, but Angelo, we've gone down this road many times. All right, are we good? Okay. Sorry, Zeke. Zeke's like, what's going on here? Ooh, I've known Angelo for a while. Let's just say that. My least favorite thing in this game is weapon crafting and worm prints. Probably worm prints more than weapon crafting, okay? Sir, yes, sir, Kronos says. I really do enjoy leveling up adventures. I enjoy the mana circles. Crafting, but yeah. I'm a bit scared. I need my yarn amiibo, Poochie, Angelo says. And Kronos says, congrats on the new house. Thank you so much. Some of the things I really like about this game, I'll just go ahead and tell you. Some of the things I really like are actually playing, manually the game and going through the story mode. I really like it. So, and I agree, Zeke. At least worm prints aren't in the summoning pool anymore. I 100% agree. I feel like there's a lot of micro management in this game, and I don't find that too terribly problematic, but honestly, I could do with less of it, right? So it would be nice if we had a little bit, like, I don't know. I don't like how you have to go in and, first unbind and then level up your prints, and there's so many of them and it gets overwhelming and you can't remember based on visual cues what ones you have multiples of, because if they have the vestige refined, then it becomes unclear and it's a little bit shaky. I think the worm prints could be completely removed and I'd be perfectly fine with it. That being said, I also think that there's a good idea in it, so I'd like to see them refine it. Anyways, I think I'm on the last boss, Kronos says, but I need to level up my characters. Nice. Actually, I have a few story things I have not done yet, so I should probably get on that at some point. Angelo says, ready to watch the newest Indie World Showcase? I probably won't tomorrow, if I'm honest. I probably won't. All right, that's probably enough for now. Let's go ahead and go into the good stuff. This is what y'all been waiting for. The story gets confusing, but some of them seem interesting, Kronos says. That is fair. Okay, so where am I at? People are wondering, what have I done? First of all, well, why don't we just go ahead? We're going to grind and chat for a bit. So, see, I haven't done the solos yet. I have completed all the masters, but I'm going to go ahead and just do expert. Let's go ahead and get Ghost as our teammate here, and we're going to go ahead and go to... You know what? No. Let's redo this. We're playing online. Let's just hop in. You can join me, okay? Let's play. Let's play some games here. We're going to do master mode. And I'm going to... Wait a minute. Let's go back here. Go co-op. And I'm going to create a room. Yeah, I'm going to create a room. And you can just go ahead and join me here. The solo challenges, I know. Ghost, I've been trying to grind to get a little bit more strength, might, all that good stuff. Okay, so it looks like our code here, where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Hold on a second. What's going on here? Wait a minute. I definitely did something wrong here. Oh gosh, okay. I did something wrong. Oh no. Yeah, I should have made it private. That's what I meant to do. Oh, glitch, that's what I wanted to do. I created a public room. I meant to do a private one. I tapped the wrong thing. My apologies. Glitched after this. I don't want to back out here, so. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, yeah. We'll wait for our last person. Yep. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of that. Here we go. Let's see how we do. Should be fine, hopefully. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be busy with work and moving and things like that. We bought a new house, so... Oh, I love this music. Alright, here we go. Let's go through here. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This is how I could end up, like, losing all my health before we even get to the dragon. Wow. I'm a little rusty. Oh, there we go. There we go. And, oh, I could have gone, but oh well. Alas. Like a keyboard? What? Like a keyboard, you derp? Mr. H says? Wait, what? I missed something. Missed something good. Oh. Oh, alright. But I did get quite a few adventures leveled up to full maxed everything. I mean, even their mana circles, which is something that I really was proud of. Not a lot. I think I only have 2 or... No, I think I've got 4... Yeah, I've got 4 mana circles completed now. 4 adventures mana circles. So there's a lot that I still have left to do, but that was... I mean, I'd say that's a good accomplishment. Again, I think I just went into level 100. Yeah, here we go. Honestly, Mana, that is the first time I've ever seen you assertive. I will admit, I too am scared. Don't get on your backside. Whoa, here we go. So, oh yeah, I'll watch the replay after work. That's for sure, Angelo. Yeah, no, I try not to be... I don't want to be in someone's face. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to do, I want people to know that this is a place where they really are cared for, and I'm willing to give you so much grace. But I gotta say, there comes a point where it's not safe for the community. It's not good for this entire endeavor that I've been trying to create. So that's why I needed to be a little assertive there. Hope that makes sense. Digital keys, yeah, they never open any doors for me. I like the music and special effects. Corona says, oh yeah. You want to see something scary? Make my dad angry? Oh no, Mr. H says. All right. So let's do a private match here, everybody. Please do feel free to join me. Let's go ahead and we'll just dive into this one here. No. Well, yeah. We'll just go through the whole thing. So we're gonna create, create a private room. That's what I meant to do. I thought Mana was pretty reasonable. Thank you, Mr. H. I do appreciate that. Let me optimize. Oh no, not optimize. Let me go to edit team. Swap over to my flame team. There we go. 613-5670. That is the room.
My only goal is total victory.
There we go. We've got Ghost in there. Ghost is always on top of it. Zeke, if you'd like to, or Zeke, if you'd like to join in, please do. Everyone, thank you so much also for being here. And thanks to the new followers this month. I really appreciate you being here. And I really appreciate your willingness to give me and this stream a chance. I really do. I hope that you'll enjoy this evening together. I mean, look at this. Ghost and I could take this on, just the two of us. Totally got this. But let's not. By the way, Mr. H was joking, he says, on that last one. Or make my mom angry. Not even Akuma wants that, Kronos says. Oh my gosh. What did everyone have for dinner? At the Mana family dinner table, we lit some Advent candles and had some tamales. It's very good. Very good. Mega Man and Marth, the Smash Brothers crossover Dragalia Lost always needed. Ghost. Oh boy. That's good. Glitched is in. Thank you, Glitched.
My weapons will lead us to victory.
Fantastic. Oh, you have Ramona too. I really want to get Ramona at some point. I really do. Ramona seems super cool as a character. And I love Axe characters. Yes. Oh yeah, I need to put those into my emotes there. Shall we go ahead and open this up then? Let's make this open to all now. Chrono says, I had some Jersey Mikes and a shake from Baskin Robbins. Nice little mix. Mr. H goes, angry parents just are scary. That's why you don't make parents angry, right? All right. We've got this up. All right. So I think Glitched, are we ready? There we go. We're ready. Let's do this. We've got this. We've got this. We are so overpowered for this fight, by the way. I'm really looking forward to this. All right. We're going to cruise on to victory, huh? So, what are some of the reasons I like this game? Gosh. I think I love the gacha element, I gotta admit. I'm a sucker for collecting. I really have a collector's attitude towards a lot of things. I enjoy collecting all of my retro games or video games in general. And I enjoy, well, honestly, I really just enjoy seeing all of the cool character art and designs. So new characters for me are one of my favorite aspects of this game. I enjoy finding ones that I really like and then making them max out. And there's also just a routine I'll kind of get into that isn't probably super helpful in the long run, but I'll take it anyways. And that's, you know, I do my basic daily things, and that's enough. Even if I'm not diving in deep and playing a ton of things, if I just do the dailies, most times that's enough for me. Really, it is. And let's go ahead and let's get our dragon form here. Yeah, there we go. We so have this. We have this in the bag. Done. Easy breezy. Zeke goes, he's gonna 3-shot the dragon. Awesome. Very cool. Take a little screeny from that. Zeke says, it's nice to see someone satisfied with casual play. A lot of people were upset with the high dragon changes. It was a 10-shot glitch, said Kappa. No, seriously, I am super fine with casual play in this game. I really am. Here, let's do that one more time, shall we? Let's do that one more time. You can just hop in. Well, let's do all of them twice, shall we? I think that's good. Let's do all of the levels twice. And, I don't know, maybe Glitched hasn't gotten the word, though. The problem is people want to be casual and endgame at the same time. Yeah. I mean, look, I know that if I had stayed grinding for a while, everything would have been fine. I probably wouldn't have had any issues with this, but I know that, like, I don't want to be endgame. I just want to be what I'm doing, you know? Does anyone not play phone games casually? I mean, I do for sure, Mr. H says. I feel like this is a game that actually could be a PC game. It could totally be an MMO. It has so many features of it. It just happens to be made for mobile. And the Dragalia stream community is pretty hardcore, Zeke says. I know, that is true. Yeah, let me, this is open to all, so if you want to use the code again, it's 7643766. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I think this game is very, very kind. It doesn't require a lot of the player, and yet it's super, super rewarding to play. It's just a fun game to play. There's a wonderful atmosphere. It has a great play cycle. Like I said, most elements I enjoy, except for, again, Worm Prince, which, honestly, I can see where some people would really get into them. I just have a hard time memorizing all of the stuff. So when it comes to loadouts, you know, I tend to just use my optimizing button and being done with it.
Victory will be ours.
But, and Zeke's right, there are so many hidden mechanics to the game, which I think is really cool. So there's a lot of depth for players that want to dive in. And that's kind of where Worm Prince come in as well, and a lot of the special abilities of the characters and making your teams exactly what you need them to be. But I don't think that I really need... Okay, let's just embark. I don't think I really need that right now. There's so many other games that I want to play. I like playing lots of games, so I don't dive in as much to the few, even ones that I really like, such as Dragalia Lost. So, All right, we're gonna do this one more time and then switch over to the next one. We'll eventually have to do the first one again. But I'm going to throw that question back to all of you. What are your favorite, and also, what are your least favorite elements of this game? And this right here is probably my favorite piece. The first time I played this and I said, wow, I mean, this is an action RPG on mobile that works. It's great in short spurts. I never feel like I have to pay anything. There's no ads, Chrono, which I really like. It's just a really good game. A lot of fun to play. And I imagine there are always critiques that can be made. That's true for just about every game ever. Is this a 10 out of 10 game? Is this the best thing ever? That's debatable. As far as games go, I tend to be a little bit hard on ones that have timed elements or try to encourage you to pay money. After you've I would be totally fine with this game being a smaller experience that was a pay once and then you're good kind of experience. But yeah, no, I mean, I think it works in this setting and you get all of this excellent content always added to it, and I just can't find too much fault. I really can't. So, boom, that was it. Glitch says, I like that you can have fun casually and not have to invest 5 hours a day. That maybe is probably that's more to the point, right? Chrono likes the castle building. I like that too. Mr. H says, I play with little ads like WoW Splits, World of Warship Splits. Ships interest me, space or otherwise, so of course I ended up playing that game, right? Ghost says, I really like how this game has few to no PvP elements. Ooh, yeah. I'm not a big one for PvP myself. I tend to never get to the point where I actually could beat anyone, so everyone else seems to spend more time, so whatever. Mr. H got disconnected for a bit, but honestly, I blame pop culture for my interest in ships, Chrono. I mean, I grew up watching films like Star Wars and Star Trek. Cool. 689-0499. 689-0499. I had to look at it again. I'm like, what was it? There we go.
For a peaceful future.
Chrono says, I think that's really neat, actually. Ever build a model of a ship? It's a really good question there, Chrono. So the community on Twitch around Dragalia Lost is pretty phenomenal, I have to say. I've been very impressed. And I hope that what I bring to it is good. I know that a lot of people are looking for high-level players, people who are maxing things out, who are doing endgame things, people that they can join, that, you know, they'll find everything they need. That's not me, okay? I'm enjoying the game. I'm just playing. If you want to join me, if you want to show me things, I'm way up for that. Oh, what am I doing? Let me actually edit my team here. Thank you for that. Almost didn't do it.
It looks like you could do more assistance.
And I think that, you know, another thing I've always cared about in terms of my streaming, again, 4 years almost of streaming, is this. Everything around me, I really, really find it important to make what I do visually appealing. And I think this is good. I think this is nice and appealing, and I hope people like it. It's simple, but, you know, there's a real tendency for people to put more and more and more on their screens when you only have this little bit of screen that you're actually streaming. Because, yeah, I could shove this off to the corner and I could do whatever. I could play 3 other games on here if I wanted to. But I think I've always tried to make the focus simple. You know, the focus is the game here. Everything else is more subtle. And I hope that this is relaxing for people. I hope that you enjoy seeing a casual take. And I guess we're going to go ahead and make this open to all. Glitched, you're more than welcome to join if you would like.
Let's sing together.
Vivi and and Lucretia there. All right, well that's pretty good. Let's begin. Let's see. Oh, Chrono has asked Mr. H about Kerbal Space Program. That's a pretty cool game. I've not played it myself, but I've seen a lot of people play it. I think there's some new story elements I haven't seen either we can take a look at. Oops, I didn't walk very well. Mana, I've always liked your chill play style regardless of what you're playing, Mr. H says. Thank you ever so much for that. Yeah, I can get into games, believe me. I'll spend a long time. I'll really, you know, fight to get good at a game, but I tend not to do that so much on stream. Even when I'm trying on stream, I tend to do poorly, so I just kind of focus on our interaction. Sometimes people will say, oh gosh, man, you really are a bad player. And I'm under no stretch of the imagination the best video game player out there. No way. And I don't pretend to be. But I'm far from being the worst. And I think that streaming looks easier than it is. Again, at the end of the day, this is all multitasking. So, I'm trying to have a conversation with you and do all this other stuff. Jakul has finished downloading Dragalia, so hopefully you'll be able to join me here soon. Great game again. Free. It's made by Nintendo. What's not to love, right? And there's Mega Man in it right now. Play the Mega Man event. Get Mega Man for free. You can't go wrong. And, well, tell them that Mana sent you. And beat up on dragons. Yeah, the power level required to compete on this, well, the might you would need is, I think, 5,000? Or is it 4,000? I don't remember. It's a fair bit. I wonder if the Lego Mario and Zelda games would be interesting. Seems a bit late, though, to do one. That's a good idea. Jakul, but that is in the, what do you call it, co-op mode, so you actually have to have a lot larger might than that to get in. But you can get Mega Man without, it's fine. You were playing HDT. Is glitched? What is that? What is HDT? Ooh, Zeke asks a wonderful question. Zeke, I'm digging our conversation here. The question, and yeah, maybe everyone chime in on this. Oh, hi, Dragon Trial. Thank you. Zeke, I appreciate that.
This is gonna be art, baby.
Some of those... Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but... Okay. Whoops. He... Okay. It's us. Yikes. Hopefully we're gonna do this. What would a Zelda game on mobile look like? Everybody feel free to chime in. It's an excellent question. I have tap to stab and get rupees. I could see the mechanics of Dragalia Lost working really well for Zelda. In fact, you know, I never thought about it until now, but this totally could work as a Zelda title on mobile. You know, it would not be, I think, nearly as good as this game is, because it isn't confined to the story, the tropes, the characters of the Zelda universe. Though Nintendo tends to play a little fast and loose with the Zelda franchise. I could see them adding a lot of new characters and things. But there's something special about this universe that they've created, and you wouldn't see a Mega Man crossover, I can tell you. Or at least I don't think you would. You don't know with Nintendo these days. I think if they were to make a Zelda game, it would be very different than the core franchise, as is true of all the games. You know, Mario Kart looks similar, plays similar in some ways, but the game cycle is very different. Just by virtue of trying to progress through and get high scores and unlock things. So I think Zelda could be done very similarly, where maybe you would have quests that people build, maybe like the Link to or oh gosh, what is it? What's the one, the remake that just came out? I'm totally blanking on it. On Koholint Island. Why am I blanking on it? This is so embarrassing. Anyway, that game, Link's Awakening, done, you know, how they have the dungeons, right? They could kind of incorporate that in. That'd be kind of cool. And you play against other people's dungeons or something like that. That'd be pretty neat. So what else? They could maybe do something like that mobile game that came out. What was it called? The one with the blade and you swipe to attack, and it was an on rails RPG, action RPG. That would be really interesting. That might be kind of cool. And if they did that, you know, they could make it almost like Link's crossbow training, but with the Master Sword. And it would fit for mobile. Yeah, I could dig that. How is the Link's Awakening remake? Chrono says it's amazing. You should totally play it.
That went pretty well.
Ooh, Chrono says, would it be more like Pokemon Go and fight enemies as you walk around? That'd be cool to get like an AR Zelda going on. Kind of neat. Glitched says, Reina DPS rotation is pretty tough for safe clears. I noticed there was some extra rolls, and S1 isn't as often as would be required for a clear. He just cleared Master HMS in Pug Group Sweat. I gotta be perfectly honest here. You're definitely talking over my head. I'd love to know more what you're talking about, and please explain the lingo to me. I'd love to know. All right, everybody, we're gonna go co-op, and we're against Mercury here. Have you seen Zelda Crypt of the Necrodancer spin-off game? Zeke, I streamed that a little while ago. 605-3186, by the way. 605-3186. I love Crypt of the Necrodancer. That game was beautiful and wonderful. Really enjoyed it. I played through it on stream. Would love to go back to it because it was so good. And I also recently played through all of the game Celeste, which that game blew me away. So good. Oh, Zeke wants to play Crypt of the Necrodancer with a DDR pad. That would be pretty cool.
Yes. Hey there.
Oh, it's one of many. Glitch said, just needed to clear my wings before sleep. No worries. Master High Midgard is pretty much the hardest mission right now. All right. Well, what's the friend code in Dragalia? Jakul asks. Let me share that with all of you in a moment, okay? And for Old Man Ice and Jam Doggy, tell me what's new and exciting. How are you doing? Just got a Coke and Twitch ad. Good on Coke for teaming with Twitch. That's cool, Mr. H. Or open all. Crypt of the Necrodancer with a DDR pad sounds amazing, Jakul says. Might have to think about trying that sometime. I have all the technology, so. You'd love to see that on stream? Zeke, I'll tell you what. If you really want, that might be something that down the line I can pull off. I might be able to do that. Because you can connect a lot of peripherals to the Switch. And I bet there's a way to make it happen.
Joining the Friends of Mana.
Zeke, thank you ever so much. I gotta tell you, my friends, when people stick around, we have a good conversation, and then they follow after a while, it means the world to me because it means that they actually like what they see. They've gotten to a point where they said, hey, yeah, I'm gonna stick around. I like this Mana guy. We could be friends. And wow, what an amazing feeling that is. Zeke, welcome to the Friends of Mana. Man, I love the look of this level. Don't you? The water, the islands. I'm not one for tropics, but this is gorgeous. This is good stuff. Ooh. Hey, that's how we all got here, right? Mr. H says, welcome in, Zeke. Thank you so much. Well, you got yourself a follow, because I got to see that, Zeke says. Yeah, I will take a look, and hopefully I'll get that going. Hey, I got to tell you, though, I'm not going to make any promises that it'll happen immediately, because all of my video games are still in boxes as I go through this very big life change of a home move. We just got keys the other day to our new home, so everything is in boxes. That being said, all my games are together, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to set up something so that I can get to them and stream things again soon. I will be setting up a new studio section. That'll be really nice, and hopefully we'll be able to do some cool things in there. And someday, this is much farther off, but look, 4 years in, I know that I've been a little shaky on my schedule recently, but I have no intention of stopping streaming. My actual goal is in maybe a few years' time to have saved up enough money to be able to create a studio in our backyard just dedicated to streaming and gaming. And this would be set up so that I can do more broadcasts, I can record videos, and really dive into this video and content creation world. I love it. I love interacting with you. So thank you for supporting me in this endeavor. Your follow means a lot, and I really appreciate it. Mr. H says, moving is only a huge ordeal if you haven't done it all that often. We moved like 3 times in 1 year once. Woo. Well, I hope you have a good move, man. Moving is a huge ordeal. Zeke says, I'm with you, Zeke. I've only done it a couple times, and it's not the easiest thing.
The aroma of the battlefield led me here.
And it's not the worst thing, but we've accumulated a fair amount. And I do have a whole video game collection that I gotta, figure out what to do with. Everyone, we are downsizing too. This is the other thing. For those who are new, I do often say I love streaming retro games. Now, I play all my retro games on original hardware, unless it's a very rare game, then I'll use something like the Virtual Console or some of the micro consoles that came out, like the SNES and NES Classic Editions. But I always, when possible, I try to play the original game on the original hardware. And for me, I also try to play on a CRT television. And then for you, I actually patched all through a really great little device that I picked up a little while ago that upscales the old signal and adds a little bit of a vertical line filter, which is really very pleasing and kind of approximates the blended look of a CRT television. And so it's a nice and crisp look, and I can show you the games as they originally were made, because a lot of these games have been altered for re-releases and digital remasters. So I like to play it with the original hardware, and some games like Ocarina of Time, for example, has different music in it. Or there are revisions even among cartridges, so I like to showcase something that's set in time and you can kind of see it. These old games, they don't change. They don't have patches, and I love that about them, and I love to share them on their original platform and original hardware. Also, don't forget, and this is important, that a lot of the old games, they really they actually have a different color pattern to them than what you see in re-releases, because the emulation can be off or things like that. Even some of the best re-releases are a little different.
Stop yet.
The NES Online, SNES Online. NES Online, the color palettes are a little bit off. Zeke said I had no idea about Ocarina of Time. Yeah, they actually changed the music in the Fire Temple as a result of originally they used some, and trying to remember if this was it was like a chant, I believe. And I want to say it was like a, I don't know if I may be speaking incorrectly here. I want to say it was perhaps like a traditional Islamic chant or something like that. Beautiful piece of music, but they changed it for what perhaps might seem obvious reasons. It's like, well, let's make some original instrumental music in here. I don't know that it's actually as good. I don't think it's as good. So every subsequent version, even later iterations of the cartridges, omitted that music. But anyways, I do still have my original copy and play that. And so when I stream that, one of the things I do, I go through franchise runs. I'm actually on a pretty major hiatus, but I'm working through Mario Kart as a franchise. I'm up to Mario Kart Wii. And I do a franchise run every single game in the franchise. I will very soon be playing Zelda. After I complete Mario, I think I'm going to go to Zelda. So, ooh, what a good question here. Chrono asks, do you think nostalgia can get in the way of enjoying remakes? Yes. Yes, I think they can. That being said, I don't think that...
I shall fight alongside you.
Okay, Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana is a game that I love. Absolutely love. The original is still what I think is the definitive version, and it's because that game being an SNES game and limited to the specific... I didn't do the thing. I have my wrong character. I got to talking, and Mana didn't think. Ghost says, yup. Mana did not think. Mana's gonna have a hard time here. Oh dear. Mana did not... Man, oh boy. Mana overboard. So Secret of Mana is great, I think, because of the fact that it hints at so many things, because it couldn't show so many things. So what I propose is that remakes often don't have any limitations, and as a result, actually feel inferior because too much is packed in. Or it's not given the appropriate level of attention that, say, a remake ought to deserve based on its pedigree. So, Secret of Mana being a game so beloved, I think it deserved extra spit and polish. It should have absolutely had beautiful hand-drawn art style, and instead the remake kind of comes across as a cheap mobile title with very simple polygon graphics. Now, what would be an example of a game that just really does a great job in terms of remakes? Well, one, for sure, would be the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask's 3DS remakes. Because they're really just remasters, right? And but done so well. Somehow I stayed alive. That's amazing. The Wind Waker HD, for example, right? What about a remake that's really good? I would say the pinnacle for me of 8 and 16-bit remakes would be, was it called Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap? That game is incredible. I highly encourage all of you to go and grab it because, it's beautiful. It's so well done. The art is incredible. The music is incredible, and you can swap between the two games. And what they do is they actually improve upon the original via these updates, the hand-drawn art style and the music. The animation is incredible. So in the original, you have this little slide as you turn, and it's there. You just turn to the other side, your sprite is flipped and then you slide off. In this game, they add this wonderful little animation as you skid and this little turning that happens. It doesn't change the gameplay at all, but it adds so much. Incredible stuff. To me, that is a wonderful remake because it really just brings alive the core game that you loved so much in a fresh way. It's much more than a remaster where you just put new textures and maybe some higher polygon counts on characters. This is lovingly recreated frame by frame in animation. It's just fantastic. Remakes that vary that go beyond that so much. Let's say the upcoming Trials of Mana. I don't know what to expect. They're bringing a 2D game that was lush and beautiful in its pixel art graphics, and they're bringing it to polygons. I think it could work. They're doing a lot to the game. Clearly, they're changing the looks of it. Similar to Final Fantasy VII, they're also changing a lot of the gameplay and how you interact and fight. And I think it can work. Final Fantasy VII Remake, that looks pretty sweet. Because I think people love the story more than the gameplay. The gameplay wasn't as good. But when you have solid gameplay, why mess with it? Why not just make a new game? But when you have a story that's solid and gameplay that maybe could be improved, that is a little bit dated at this point, then by all means, make some of these changes. And I think Final Fantasy VII is going to appeal to a whole new audience as a result. Myself included, as someone who actually didn't quite enjoy the original. So nostalgia is a double-edged sword. In this case, it's helping me because my nostalgia is pretty weak. You know, my nostalgic look back at Final Fantasy VII is, oh, I didn't really care for that game. But, ooh, the story was kind of interesting, and I remember it, and I want to see what this remake is like, right? Trials of Mana. Ooh, I remember it, and I don't know, maybe I'm going to try it. But something like The Dragon's Trap or something like these HD remasters or Link's Awakening. That game is incredible. They've taken a Game Boy game and made it feel like a fresh and vibrant and alive Switch game that could have been original to the platform. Lovely on all accounts. I have no things to really complain about on that game, except maybe a little bit of frame rate issues, but that's about it. Jakul says, "Welp, I would love to join you guys, but this game runs way too slow and kills my battery too fast." Oh, I'm sorry, Jakul. Another time, okay? Another time. We will try and figure out. If you get an updated phone or whatnot, let me know. If you have another way to play it, let me know, but that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's go back and play one more here of Master, and then we're going to go to Wily here. Oh, yes, that's right. I did hear Mr. H about the Command & Conquer remake. 386-6432, by the way. Yeah. I think the Command & Conquer remake sounds pretty cool. I'm not someone who really played a lot of PC games back in the day, so I can't comment on it too much, but that's pretty neat. I think once I get a laptop, I don't have to multitask with my phone anymore, Jakul says. That's cool.
I shall fight alongside
What
you.
remakes do you all enjoy?
I am the avatar of the heavens.
And what are some games you would love to see remakes of? Command & Conquer changed a lot for the PC gaming realm when it came out. Oh, that is true. That is one of those definitive PC games. Siki says, not so much a remake, but having an NES and having NES and SNES games on the Switch is really nice. I agree with that.
Make way for the king!
Ghost suggests Super Mario Galaxy, of course, right? And Banjo-Tooie and Kazooie, hands down, Mr. H says, remake those buttes. Boy, I'll tell you, it's not bad. Those would be terrific, and I would love to see them done with Nintendo helping out. Nintendo has a 3D look. So the N64 had a look and a style, and it was very bright and colorful and cheerful. And then you look at games like Nuts and Bolts, right? And it changed fundamentally the look of Banjo-Kazooie and made Banjo-Kazooie look a little bit dark, a little dingy. And I think a lot of that had to do with the engines being used and, of course, the tools of the time. But I think that it deserves more. It deserves that cartoon look. And I'll be honest, Yooka-Laylee suffers a bit from that very same thing. Yooka-Laylee looks like an Unreal Engine game. And that's too bad. The Impossible Lair, they really, I think, took the time to prevent the game looking that way. There's a lot more in there that's bright and colorful. And it helps that it is a 2D game, so they can make these neat backdrops for the platforming. But that's another thing. N64, low poly for sure, bright, colorful, all of that. And it just lent itself to the look of modern Nintendo games, where you have these bright, high saturated colors, and you have very rounded, very cartoon-like features. They actually have a look. Nintendo has a look all its own, much like Disney or any of these great animation houses. Nintendo has a look. And it would be really cool to see them do more of that. All right, Jakul says, it's getting late. Gotta go, guys. I have school tomorrow, and I get to talk to a Navy recruiter, so hopefully I can get dibs on joining the Navy, or some info at least. See you guys. I can't wait to talk to you some more, Mana. Jakul, I cannot wait as well. Thank you so much. Let's chat more. Have a wonderful night. Jakul is saying thank you. Mr. H is saying good night and good luck. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like way over on the other side here because I was talking. Probably should not be doing that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. Oh man. Here, come on, let's see if I can. There we go. All our dragons. There we are. Whew. That's better.
The sun-soaked rays of victory are indeed bright.
Okay, my friends, it is now Dr. Wily time. Master, here we are. Let's create a private room. And let me go ahead and switch to... So 5231718 is where we're at. Let's go to my master, which I believe is this one. Mike-tron Gaming. Hello, man. Mike, how are you doing? Good to see you. What is up? Thanks for stopping by. What's the happity haps? My friends, I could use some encouragement. I'm going to be honest. It's been a while since I've been able to stream, and I would love to hear from you. What have you missed about my streaming? What do you enjoy about my streaming? What would you like to see more of in the days ahead? I really would like to hear this because, yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you're not there, present, and feeling it. I'd love to hear that. What do you think? Mike says, I'm tired but alive. I feel you on that one. I really do. Ghost says, you may want to give Wily's superhero a shot. He's surprisingly the easiest, and his co-op superhero version unlocks at reset. Okay. All right, will do. Will do indeed.
It's time for some...
Waiting for Animal Crossing New Horizons, Mike. I'm right there with you. Cannot wait. It's going to be good. I can't wait for that game. I'm going to probably be streaming a whole lot of that. I'll tell you that much. By the way, in case anyone is wondering, this overlay that I have here, it may not seem like much. Many of you might actually think, oh, gosh, Mana, isn't that just an image you grabbed from Google? No, as a matter of fact, all of my console overlays. All my handhelds, when I stream them, have an overlay such as this. And they're all done 100% originally by me. They are actually done with some digital imagery wizardry. And yeah, they're a little rough around the edges. They could be certainly better, but they're all unique. They're all done by me, and I think it lends a consistency to my streams. And I also appreciate that they all are unique. I'm not using anyone else's assets. I feel a lot better about that, being that I am, of course, already profiting, so to speak, off of the use of other people's content, chiefly the video games, in my streaming. So Dr. Wiley, you are going down, my friend. Oh, I forgot that one. Okay. There we go. 102 days, Mictron Gaming says. Awesome. Mr. H says, I like your overlays. Thank you ever so much for that. Yeah, it does something. It does something. It makes it a little different, a little unique. And what I like about it, too, is that it places what I do in a time. You know, you see the devices. So I've tried at various times different things to sometimes more or less success. But I think I finally kind of hit a style that works. And these assets that I've made are useful. So, yeah. It's cool, too, I think, to me, just to see the device that I'm actually using replicated that way. Well, way I see it, you profit, they profit. Free advertisement for them and a little money here and there for you. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's do that again. Oh, I need to recover some things. Let's use these. I never do these. Oh, gotta do it again, huh? All right, one more time here. And then I'll do the superhero. Well, yeah, that's in keeping with our theme of doing everything twice. Let's do that. 388-9523 there, Ghost. 388-9523. So, Mictron Gaming, how are you tonight? What did you have for dinner?
Make way for the king.
All right.
My only goal is total victory.
Mictron had ice cream. Well, that's exciting. Ice cream is good.
Victory will be ours.
Let's do this. All right. And then I will give Wily Superhero a shot. We'll see how I do, huh? And I have to collect all my daily achievements and all that good stuff, too. So, for anyone wondering, I'm probably going to make this a shorter stream as I have some things to do tomorrow morning in the new home. So, I probably will wrap up shortly after that. I don't want to commit too much, so shorter stream sounds good. Maybe even in the near future, I need to commit to some shorter streams. 1 hour streams are fine, right? Even a 1 hour stream every now and then, or an hour and a half, is better than saying, oh, I can't do 2 hours, so I'm just not going to stream, right? Oh, I'm very sorry, by the way, for Saturday. I intended to stream some Stardew Valley with the other Sleepy Time farmers. Some of us, myself and Arcane Seamstress, or excuse me, the streamer formerly known as Arcane Seamstress, Arcane Arts, were sick. So we didn't feel very well. We woke up, we said, it's not happening today. And we decided to just kind of go on a little bit of a hiatus. And so we did. And it was good. It was helpful. Glad we did it. But I didn't really communicate that well to everyone. And I'm sorry, I haven't been super active in a lot of things, and I would like to be. I would like to be again. Zeke says you can hide behind the metals to dodge. Oh! That's a brilliant thing I hadn't thought of, to dodge the beam.
That went pretty well.
Totally should have done that. That's good to know. Okay, that's good to know as I dive into the superhero version of this fight. Oh boy. Okay. So before I do anything, let me actually just do a few little,
The voice of
let's see. First, let's get all, did I get everything? Like clear? Everything's clear. I got everything clear. I'm going to accept, close, done. Now I'm going to go to here, grab all this stuff. Looks like we're going to be doing some summoning today, which will be nice as well. Let's check our upgrades. So when we go to Worm Prince here, we've got a number of things we can possibly unbind here. Perfect. This is what I was wondering. Mega Friends here. We can go ahead and unlock those. We're going to unbind. So we will have 3 fully leveled up Worm Prince. Not bad. Confirm. We'll upgrade those as well. Done. And then, not going to worry too much yet about the other stuff. Let me see if that should be good. I think I'm going to go... No, actually, let me go to my teams. This is my best team. Let me... Honestly, that's probably good. It's probably good. Okay. We're going to go for it, everyone. I don't want to dig around too much there. So, Dr. Wily, solo superhero. What are we going to do? Can't select a helper. Let's begin quest. So we're almost to the 20,000 mark, but not quite. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to try it, everyone. Cross your fingers. Please throw some emotes in the chat. Give me a little bit of inspiration, please. I could use it. I can use all the help I can get, I think, on this one. Solo battle against the evil Doc. Let's see what happens. First of all, we're going to slide off to the side. Oh! So, that's not the best start. Okay. I'm seeing... Oh, that was actually pretty handy. Oof. Probably shouldn't have used that just yet. Oh boy. I don't want to have anyone die. So please don't. This is going to be a long battle, I can tell. Look at this. Rough stuff. Alright, we're going to use a little bit of our defense. And then we get to use the item to our advantage. Oh dear. Need a little heal. Little heal, please. Little heal, please. Little dragon, please. Yeah, that's good. That's helpful. Get back, get back. Okay. So this is a long fight. Here we go. We've got do it written in the chat. We've got a lot of emotes. I could use a few more, please. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's see. Oh, gosh. Oh, Nelly. All right. So if I were... Okay, so I'm going to get ready here. If I hide behind here, this is what I'm told. There we go. Hide behind... Yes! Brilliant! That is so cool. I didn't even realize that. Thank you ever so much for the help there. That suggestion was terrific. All right, everybody stay alive. I need my whole team. This is going to be a battle. Okay. Wow, this is kind of a tough battle. Let's get our defense up. I do have my dragon. I'm going to wait a little bit on that. I'd like to... Oh, gosh. Oh, no! My healer's gone. This is not good. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, now my... Okay. Well, I think that about wraps this up. I don't think this is going to happen. And, of course, I use it just as the ship goes up. Oh, dear. Alright, we can do this, but yeah, no good. Alright, go here. And I'm the last one alive. Okay. I mean, oh gosh. Yeah. This is probably not even worth fighting still at this point. Should I just give up? Mictron's going to bed. Good night, Mictron. Oh, wow. I mean, at this point, should I just give up? Yeah, I probably should. Alright, we're going to give it another shot. Give up. I think I need a little bit of help here. Whew, okay.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Perfect. She said, oh, fiddlesticks. Just reset, Zeke says. That was not my game. Okay. Could have definitely gotten better. Let's go in again. Pretty good. Thaniel only has 1 heal. Do I have Verica? Yes. Verica with Phoenix gives you many heals. Oh. Hang on. Alright. Here's what we'll do. Let's give up. Let's go back real quick and look for Verica, and I do believe I have Verica and Phoenix. So let's take a look at our adventurers. Verica. Oh, I still need to upgrade her all the way. Let's just do that real quick. I believe that brings all of my 5 stars up. Oh, wait. Have I not actually done... Oh, look at that. There we go. Now all my 5 stars are up. Vanessa earned a promotion. I just liked playing with... well, I like Axe characters. They're really... It's a fun character to play as. So it looks like Verica... Right? Maybe I should promote her. What do you think? Should we promote Verica? Verica's pretty cool. I feel like we should do it. Should we promote Verica? Oh, I actually don't... Wait a minute. Where is she? Can I not promote her? Am I just missing her? Where is she? Verica, where'd you go? Oh, there she is. Should we promote her? Yeah, let's do it. I've been thinking about it for a while. Let's promote Verica. She's pretty rad. She's pretty rad, I gotta say. There we go. Promoted. And very cool. Let's do this. Let's then upgrade her. Oh, I hope I still have... There we go. I have enough. Definitely upgrade her mana circles before promoting her, Ghost says. Oh no! Whoops. Whoops. I didn't think about that. Aw, shucks. I didn't realize that was even something to consider. I didn't know that you got a bonus for doing it, you know, before the promotion. But I guess that makes sense. It costs more to upgrade a stronger character. Didn't think about that, but what's done is done. So let's go ahead and promote her. Sorry. I should have a decent amount of things. So here, unbind. Well, I say that in the sense that you won't get much out of the promotion until you reach your final mana circle. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I see what you're saying. Did you know that there was an N64 port of the original Command and Conquer, Mr. H asks? I think I did know that, actually. Oh, see, I need a few more materials there before I can get there. So, let's see. Yikes. Okay. Well, I can't quite get there, but she's level 30. Better. If you have a 4-star tier 3 weapon for Fire and Phoenix, you get 4 heals. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that gets me somewhere anyway. So let me go back to teams, and I'm gonna optimize for balance and see what happens.
If it's age you require, look
Okay,
no
so same
further.
characters. But what if I were to swap out Thaniel for Verica
To go unopposed.
and just optimize like so? What will we get? So that might be good. And yeah, I think maybe I'll stick with that and then swap out here. Here. Again, I don't have the patience to figure out the worm prints. If you have suggestions, feel free, but I can't. I just don't have the patience. So there we go. I know that those are the wily ones. No, switch the dragon. Oh, right, Phoenix. That's right, Phoenix. There we go. Phoenix. Good thinking. Thank you for that. I think that might be good. So, all right, we'll go with that. Give me your wounded as a print.
I want to be happy.
All right, let's go back here. So, give me your wounded. For whom? Let's see. Maybe instead of one of these? I can't even remember which one Give Me Your Wounded is. That's part of the problem. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, Verica. Okay. So instead of Luis's hobby, do Give Me Your Wounded. Give Me Your Wounded. What does it look like? Oh, boy. Give Me Your Wounded. Was it a 5-star? This is part of the problem. Can't remember. Do I just go through all of them? Platinum Trophy Review, hello! It's Cleo's healing another character to the left of the one with Luca's face. There we go. Thank you much. Is that actually... It is leveled up, too. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. Platinum Trophy Review, so good to see you. Hit abilities to see the abilities easier. It's a 5-star print. Oh, that's what I should have done there, Ziki. But I think we're good then, huh? Let's go back here. We're going to try this solo. PTR, we're just playing a little Dragalia Lost here, and I'm a little bit lost, but that's pretty normal, right? Begin, and here we go. How's everything been? Well, we finally got the keys to our home. We're finally moving in, and it's been very exciting. So, lots of good things. Lots of good things for sure. Let's see how well we do. This is probably going to be it for the night. Last chance. I'll definitely be trying some other stuff, but then we'll have our rollover on the day for Dragalia Lost. So, we'll end it here. This is the last attempt, everyone. So, please share those emotes and all of your kind words, and maybe we'll see a victory. I don't know. Either way, it's been a good day. Oh, get away. Oh! Man, that was fast, actually. So Verica, working hard. Oh, oh. Lots of good stuff here, but man, not easy. Good luck, good luck. Thank you so much. Get him. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words. Nervous, very nervous.
That was rather too close for my liking.
97 hours, Mr. H? What was the 97 hours for? Oh, let's get out of there. All right, we're doing a lot better than last time. Thank you for the suggestions on the worm prints. Very helpful indeed. I really do need to spend more time with that, and then I think I will be in a much better spot endgame again, as you all suggested already. But it's, like you said, it's the people who want to play casually but also want to play endgame. That's where I fit. Oh, boy. Wow. Ooh, Platinum Trophy Reviews, 97 hours into Pokemon. Gotcha. That's cool. Get out of there, Verica. So I take it you like it? There we go. Doing the stuff and things here. Bloat them up. Bloat them up, it says. Ah, dragon time. Let's do some damage. A little bit, maybe. I don't know. Oof. Man. This is just a lot of nothing. No! Ooh, character down. That was unfortunate. And really not necessary. I might not be making it this time, my friends. I'm still gonna put the time in, because I still have some good characters alive here, but yeah, this is gonna require a little more finesse. I can see where I've gone wrong. It's okay. And nice proposal for new clients there, Platinum Trophy Review. Congratulations. I hope all is going well for you. Hey, I got a question for you. My good friend Rob and Alex, good friends from in streaming, from RL Richie, Real Life Richie. They're a streamer couple, and I recently saw on Twitter that they had something that was basically like a card unlocking system. You create these custom cards, and then as people spend time in your streams or do various things, they unlock more and more cards, and it's just a free little add-on, something in addition, but it sometimes, and then through some methods, it could involve payment, right? It's another way of basically getting some revenue for streaming. What would you say if I were to entertain that idea, to look into it? Do you think collecting some cards for things done in my stream would be useful or fun to you? Do you think that that might be something that you would maybe spend some money on, or do you think other people would? Do you think I ought to go for it? What do you think? Hey, you know what? I'm going to try this again later, but with an archer on my team, I think. Because my poor friend over there that's just laying and hanging out, I think she would have been fine if it weren't for the fact that here I am getting right into the thick of it, getting into all the danger. We'll see. And apparently PTR likes Pokemon. It's not without its flaws, but it's a really great game. Love the experience of going through the journey with the others. I have a Facebook group of other raiders that have been gaining popularity every day. Well, very cool. And Mr. H says, I've always liked collecting cards. Well, we did not make it. But, hey, maybe that just gives me a little bit of inspiration for the future. Oh, well. This guy's pretty tricky. Adopting other tactics besides raw damage might get you there. Good to know there, Ghost. Well, my friends, alas, This does mean it is time to transition out. Let's go ahead and snap our fingers. And you know the drill. Ready, everybody? Boom. And here we are. The end of the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for spending some time with me tonight and sharing in the experience. I hope to see you all in the world of streaming again soon. Thank you so much to everyone who followed, rated, visited, resubscribed, all those good things. Lots of good things today. In fact, let's just go back here. We had Jam Doggy subscribing for a year and a half. Jam Doggy, my friend, I could not thank you enough. Your brilliant beard is certainly something to aspire to, and I appreciate your kindness. Brohawk, J-Star, Angelo, and Zeke, thank you all for following. Thank you for joining the Friends of Man. I hope to see you all in the future, and there will be many, many more good things to come. Mr. H says, is it weird that I snapped with you? No. Let me take a quick peek, my friends, and see if there is somebody who is currently streaming that we may want to go and visit. I don't know. But well, look at that. We are very quickly approaching 1,300 followers into the 4th year of streaming. Thank you ever so much for that as well. Let's take a look. Who is playing? Oh, we've got Miss Click Live who's playing. We've got Grizzlage. John Paul O'Keefe. You know what? Oh my gosh, we've got Zero Replica, Fizzbolts. Oh, Dark Solid X. There's just so much going on. You know, we have not given some love to John Paul O'Keefe in quite a while. So let's go ahead and we're going to do a little raid. If you don't know how we do raids around here, it's basically a cool little thing. We go and we say a mana splash raid. That's what we call them. And so we throw some mana potions there. Go mana splash raid and Art of M cheer. And I know I can't stay for long, but if you'll join me in this, I sure would appreciate it. So anyway, there we go. PTR has some good thoughts on the cards there. Perhaps the fan base has to name or identify them themselves. I think that's what we have to do. So I'll look into it. We'll see. I don't know. Not sure what we're going to actually quite end up doing. But my friends, please think good thoughts for me as we continue on in through the week. And yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a pretty hectic one for sure. But think good thoughts. I really appreciate it. And hey, as always, do good and be well. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.